Greetings and welcome to Factorio. I'm Dgray, and today we continue our Let's Play of Krastorio 2, where we're just watching our robots unload another trainload of coal, which is very nice. Our system we set up is working flawlessly, so leave a like if you think that is awesome. At least I think it is. So for today's episode, I think it's about time we continue towards the next tiers of tech cards. So the last few episodes we've been setting up a lot of trains, getting our power sorted. Could just give this a small steam engine sign. And for today's episode, after we set up the low density structures last time, running very slowly, I kind of want to get our rocket silo researched, so we can start to get optimization tech cards. I think that is gonna be very cool. So let's start the research on this, get it done, and get some rocket silos built. I think that could be quite good. While we're waiting for this, I'm thinking about one of the next things we will have to do. We'll soon have to go for emersite, just to start making the next tier of things. And for that, I think we need a quarry drill. So I'm just gonna set up the crafting of it. Might be a few episodes before we start to use it, since I want to do a rocket silo in this one. But let's just get the research down, or the construction down at least. So let's set up the quarry drill for the future. We luckily have everything we need in storage. And one other thing I kind of want to set up that I have been thinking about for quite a while and haven't used yet, that is the air purifiers. I kind of want to use them in the future when we have nuclear, or I think fusion energy is one of the things that gets produced further down this chain. So we can have more clean energy, and whatever pollution we have, we can get cleared out. Since if you look here, the biters are getting rather aggressive, and our pollution cloud is getting quite big. Luckily we have our entire defense protecting us, but it's one thing I want to look at in the future anyway. So let's just set up the things we need for that. Pollution filters. And just get a bit in storage, so we don't have to wait for that in the future when we want to play with it. So while I wait for the rocket silo, I kind of want to go and set up a few things. This one is now running after we last episode got the water flowing. That is now going into these, and we are producing quite a bit. Not sure if we have a limit on it. Might just take a quick stroll down there and look. And yeah, let's just add in a few more of these, just to let's start doing a whole row to get our base working. And then we have at least some rocket control units for the future. Might have been overkill doing that. We'll find out. How much are we storing here? That's a bit too many. Please limit this chest. That would have been a bit too much. Over here, our process of uranium is also going quite well. We're not doing that much uranium 235 yet, so we might want to set up what's it called? The Covax enrichment process. I think that could be cool getting running. I kind of want to get this one as well. Just doubled. So we'll have a bit more flowing, since we should be able to support it with our current setup. So let's just do this. I think it will be quite cool having a bit more while we wait. And luckily it takes seconds to set this up. Then we'll just want one output from over here. You can just go down this way, I think that'll be fine. And in. From what I'm noticing from this one, I think one yellow belt is pretty much what this is consuming. We are building a bit of a buffer, but it's not that much, so a bit less. Can actually just check how much we're consuming. 800 something per minute. And we can output about 900 on one of these. So it's pretty close to one full yellow belt. Oh, it is, yeah, close to one full yellow belt. Now just let this run, build up some more in these, and maybe just set up some Corex enrichment next to this, because I kind of want to get that going as well. So for the Corex enrichment process, let's just try and get a few of these down here, so we have a bit. We will just try and enrich what we have, so we can make a bigger buffer of these, since we will have more than enough uranium-238. That is always what we have a ton of. So let's just do a quite simple setup. We can do it the way we have done it before. I don't know if that's the best way to do it, but if we just take, for example, this setup and just change you out with one of these. This could be a setup we can use to get this running, because this will just keep going. Of course, we'll maybe have to make it active providing, and probably limit it a bit with some circuit conditions. I think that could be a good way to do it. So let's see here. If you just do this, that will get it in as needed. Robots will of course move it. Should be fine. And then we just have to figure out this one. Active provide might be the way to go if we have some kind of storage up here that limits it. So what if we do... Or can we ever get too much of this? What is it used for? Uranium, 235, nuclear shells, fuel cells for the power, atomic bombs, that's going to be needed for the biases, and it's used for tritium, which is used for DT fuel cells, which is the fusion reactor. Will we get better things down? Here's the fusion energy. I don't know if that is the best thing we can do. There might be an antimatter reactor as well at some point. But that requires something a bit into the future. How do you get antimatter fuel? We might have it around here somewhere. So let's just check antimatter fuel. Antimatter fuel. How are you made? Matter. Oh, so that's way into the future, I think. That's a bit into the future. So let's just get a few of this going. I'll just give them active providers for now to get it output into the system, or yeah, we could just do a buffer right here. No, we'll do a storage. Sorry, that's what I want to do. Let's just see here. Storage chest. And all of our... You can just put it right here at the top. You'll get our uranium. Right here. And you'll keep outputting everything into active providers. Because that way we can control that stone goes somewhere else and this goes into this chest. At least that is the way it should go. And they will just keep cycling around. It should just move like that. Because as you know, we'll always take from our storage chest before a passive provider. So this should just loop around. So it should take from here first and not from over here. Yeah, that is perfect. Exactly what I want. So now we'll just leave this one to do its thing. And produce a bit more uranium. It doesn't have to be quick. I just want it to work. So now that is out the way. What should we do? We're not gonna expand it out yet. Unless we want to use it for uranium ammo. Where is the uranium ammo? Can I make it yet? Oh, it's right here. That just takes normal uranium, so that's actually not even needed. It's only for atomic, and that is fine. Yeah, you can go. That gives us at least a few things. So 235 processing. that is going. Anything else that's lacking in our base? This one can't keep up with the requirements of this. The same with our green circuits. Is that just an increase in the belts? Could probably solve that. So please do this. Oh, it's already upgraded. Then it's somewhere down here. It's all limited, isn't it? Oh, it is this one. Couldn't be. Yeah, I was like, it's not upgraded. What is going on? And then just do this. That should get a lot more flowing in, and hopefully increase our production on a lot of this. Otherwise, we can just start to move things by robots. That will also fix it. But yeah, is that missing for construction? What is going on in our mall right here? Oh yeah, when I updated so long ago, we didn't fix that either. So we are missing quite a bit because of recipes. That is a bit annoying. I thought I had checked that all of them were working. You are the same, right? Yeah, you are outputting. So that is working. You are not outputting because this recipe has changed. So you can change to that instead. And I'd like to take all of you. That means we have to change you as well, I'm guessing. No, you're fine. But we can get rid of most of this. And that. A bit of spring cleaning is always good to do. So that should be fine. And now we're producing these again. The next tier belts require lubricant. So we could set that up right now. Because we do have lubricant going in down here. Kind of want to move this one into this one instead. Just for simplicity's sake. So let's go down and do that. And see what else is lacking with our current setup. Don't think we can see it here yet. Nope. That is just medium ones. Oh, our wood is actually starting to get used at a somewhat decent rate. This might actually turn into an issue soon. Just gonna check one thing. I know you can probably go with fertilizer at some point. But that means we'll have to fix how we get items into it if we want to use fertilizer. 80 wood, that doubles the wood. No, if that's all it does, it's not. It is good, and we probably should do it at some point, but right now I think this is fine. How is our wood production looking? That is most definitely not enough being produced. So I hope that's just because this is still buffering up. If not, we'll have to expand this out very, very soon. Oh, did we not upgrade? Didn't we just upgrade all of this? That's strange. Huh. I was quite sure we upgraded all of that. We might have missed it when we did it. But at least now it should be flowing fast enough. There we go. And just to be sure that everything is as it should be. Which it most definitely doesn't seem like it is. Oh, it's just up that way. That should get this to run a bit fast. Oh yeah. Idiots. We have two of them. Oh, once in a while I don't... Oh well. It's working now at least, and that is the most important thing. Lubricant is going. Should we hook up... Oh, that's not supposed to be there. You can go away. Let's fix this one. I want to get it into the same cell since this is pretty much the way I want it. So what if we just take you and move you in to here instead. I think that'll look quite good. Maybe right here. Does it line up with this one? It does. So let's try this. Having it in the same one means you can go away. Kind of have to make you go this way instead. There we are. That should give us the same thing. Okay. Oh yeah, that's fine. We'll just buffer a bit of these again. That means we can delete you, and do both here. To be honest, we can just call you electric engines. Both actually. Normal engines and electric engines. That means we can always just stamp this down somewhere else if we need more. And that is kind of why I'm doing this. While I wait for the rest of the rocket silo, let's just get the next tier built. I think that could be quite good to have to load things as efficiently as possible around our outposts as well. Oh, you don't require anything. You don't require anything, you don't have anything. So it's only for this one we need lubricants? Haha. So should we just make it down here? We don't need that much, to be honest. An entire cell might be overkill, but it is needed going up to the next tier. So we could make a belt one right here, where we make most of our belt things, if we want to do that in the future. But for now we can just make one where we use lubricant to make different things. So I'd like to take this part right here and take you just here for now and drag this one down just to see if we can't get some simple system going. What if we do 2 of them? Or 1 of each maybe. 0.5, that's quite quick. So let's do 4. Though we only need 1 of them here, to be honest with that one. This one. Oh, we'll need. Oh, it needs 20. That doesn't need that much. So that means 1 every. This makes 20 in 10 seconds. That's 1 every 10 seconds. That's 2 every 10 seconds. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. We'll just try and do it with this, to be honest. And that one. So please get all of you flown in. No, this doesn't need to be here, but now we have him. Anything else needs lubricant? Nope. Okay, there's 3 things that need lubricant. Could probably just place it in here somewhere instead of doing an entire cell for it. And just get the rest up in the mall. Oh well, we'll leave it. For now, we have enough real estate. So, look at all the dead biases. We should probably start to figure out something with these in the future. Though they can't get in. If they get in, I'm dead. As much as that. And bombarding the bases doesn't help that much. They just keep expanding closer and closer. So we will not do that yet. Let's go up to the mall. We should almost be done. That means we can start to craft our rocket silo. Labs are going fine. Could do a second row. But don't want to strain my base too much. As is. So we can just get a rocket silo right here in a few seconds. And while that is going, we could try and upgrade these to the next tier. That's kind of what I want to do this for, so they're pretty much inputting about 50% faster. Oh, there comes a train. How fast does it fill one now? It fills in about 20 seconds. That's good. We have some waiting over here. Slowly but surely, emptying out these two, and the same with these. And that was our rocket silo done. That means we can start to go towards optimization cards, which we also need to get the satellites. So let's just continue down towards this one with these two. That will probably get done sometime in the future. I don't think we can remove the low tier ones yet, but we can, as I said, upgrade this one to twice the throughput. Or maybe get modules tier 3. Yeah, to be honest, let's set that one up. I think that will be the most important thing we can do right now to save ourselves on resources before we expand out. So rocket silo. Should everything in storage? We do. You can just start working. It does need to be fast. Can give you one of these just to speed it up a small amount. That is fine. Modules. We have somewhere making speed. We could go down and set up all of the tier 3 ones, but doing it in one cell so it doesn't have to be transported around with the robots. Maybe doing a new one. Maybe down here in this corner. Close to our wall. So let's see here. If we start with the efficiency ones, that's the one I want to make first. 2, 3. So if you take tier 1, tier 2 and tier 3, this one takes 15 seconds to craft one. This one needs 5 every 15 seconds, so it's pretty much 3 to 2, and then we have a bit of a surplus. This one requires 3 to 2 as well. Yeah, because the crafting times are the same. Oh, wait. No. We need 5 to 1. Is that correct? It's 5 to 1, 5 to 1. So that actually means we need to have... Oh, that's going to give us 25 for 5 for 1. We might want to do that with robots instead. That is going to be quite a few. So we'll have to do... Okay, let's do this. 1 of you. Then we'll have to do 5 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, 6. Then we need to do 25 of you. So let's just set it up correctly now. We'll do it with this. I think that will be the best solution. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Do 2 rows of you. That'll be 24, and then we just need a 25. Or we can do 1 extra and just do 26. The way we have 1 too many. Not the end of the world. But it will require quite a bit. But then we can make 1 of these every 15 seconds. Is that overkill? that might be a bit overkill. But then again, I know I'm going to use them in the future. I don't care. Let's do it. Let's spend a ton of resources. But I'll limit these ones to only enable if there's less than 200 of these. So we don't have an insane amount around the world. There with a bit of buffering in these. Or, yeah. I think, will it work? That way we'll have 200 of these in buffering. Do 200 other ones and 200 of these. And, oh, we can say 50. It's not 50, it's not that much. Should we just say 50? let's say 200. Let's go all in. Let's just say 200. Oh wait, I have to do this as well then. Time to spend a ton of resources. That's gonna be great. Oh, it's not correct. That's way too many power poles. I'll just have an extra one down here. Oh, I can be skipped. That's fine. And we'll do you and you and you. That's half of them. That's 13. That's 26. That's going to supply 5 of these. So it'll be 2, 4, 5, and then the third one at the bottom. Yeah, so that should be fine. Shouldn't that work? We'll limit this one to this one, and let's say 200 might be a bit too much of these. Let's just say 50. Because they are a bit more expensive. So that's 50 for you. There we go. That's all limited to 50. That's limited to 200. Don't know why I should limit it to 200, to be honest, because they are a 1-to-1 ratio. But yeah, it's not that many resources, only a few thousand. We'll do limit to 50, and then the last one down here, we'll just limit you to 1 stack. Let's limit you to 50 as well. No, let's limit that to a stack, because I kind of want those to build up. There we are. That should be that entire cell. Efficiency might be useful, might not be. Speed will probably be used as soon as we go into next thing. Is efficiency used for anything? Modules. You're used for... Oh, we need the tier 3s for this one, so we should probably just make both of them. Yeah, same with this one. There's only 25 of them. It might be overkill making this. But yeah, let's do it. 1, 2, 3 right here. So productivity, let's say speed and efficiency. I kind of want to make everything anyway. So let's just do this. Take you. Let's remove the blue chest, because that is the one that's going to be a bit of an issue. So then we'll say here and there. Let's get out all the trees. All these things will get put in quite quickly. You will get changed to speed 1. And you'll... Oh, I probably don't need to do that many. We'll get in you and you. Yeah. Is speed 1 used for anything? Well, that's used for rock control units. Then it's a good thing we have some buffered here. I think that'll be fine in case we can't keep up somewhere else. Number 2, advanced legs, power armor. Number 1 here, not used for anything. Number 2, yeah, not really used for anything. So that is not the end of the world if we don't produce that many. So let's just say 200 speed as well. 200 speed, request. I have a feeling our system is gonna get very, very taxed because of this. But yeah, it's not the end of the world. Please take you, stamp you down right there. Over here, you'll of course get some chests as well. You'll also change to 50 here of tier 2. 50, 50, and you'll go into speed 2. And then 1 speed 3. And you don't need to be limited, you'll just go to 50 at the top. Or one chest, in case we expand it out. So please request that one. Hopefully I did everything correct there. Let's just check. I didn't. Ooh, that's why you remember to copy paste it down. Else you will be in serious trouble, as I were right there. Because that would have been bad. Yeah, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And then the last one. Let's just get that one in over here. That'll be our efficiency ones. I will limit this one to 50 instead. So we don't buffer that many. Let's do 200. It's fine. I want to live life on the edge. If you can call that living on the edge. To be honest, yeah. Please request that one 200. Good. Now I should be able to just copy paste this one down. Copy paste it over to the next row. Right there. Change all of you to speed 2. And not source speed, but efficiency 3. Here is your chest. That means you should be good as is if you just request that one. And all of you will have to get this one changed to that one. And there we are. That should be our entire setup running. Oh, we already have a lot of it. Do we have modules? Oh, we have some stored in a chest up top. That's actually why I do this, so I don't get into issues with that one. So that's good. That is all of our modules going to be built. This is done. Nothing's been requested for these because I forgot to set them to request. There we are. And you are correct. They should all be working. That is fine. Let's just check that everything has resources in them now. That is all being produced. Now it's just a matter of getting all the resources we need to support this. And this is where we'll have to probably increase our power production a bit. And figure out how we can increase it. Oh, more robots. Increase the throughput of this. Probably just doing this one as a robotic build. Well, this is actually keeping up quite well. So it's you guys that's not keeping up at all. Yeah, we emptied that out in seconds. We'll have to do a lot more of these. So I'll end the episode here. We got the rocket silo research done. We probably have it made as well. We have a rocket silo made. Quantum computer is almost done. And that means that next episode I would like to put these into, or at least some tier 3 ones, into some labs, and then we'll see how it goes. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you'll leave a like on the video and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And then I will see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.